What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Bass Union. We're on the water right now, and today I wanted to show you a little trick that I use when I'm fishing for largemouth, spotted bass, smallmouth. It's something universal you can use on any fishery, and it's one of those techniques that I feel everybody needs to know. It should be a foundation of your bass fishing. It's one of those techniques. So before we get started, I just wanted to announce that I have some fresh gear on the website. We just got some new hats, got some camo, got our single hook logo, some fresh orange on there, pop, make it pop. And we also have plenty of our new fishy logo hats and our flat bill truckers. And the moment we've all been waiting for, we have our original signature logo on the black and charcoal. This is the Bass Union staple hat right here, and we have them in stock. So check out the website, bassunionfishing.com. Let's get started with today's video. So starting out, this is a technique a lot of you guys have heard about, and some of you that are new to bass fishing, this may be your first time hearing about it. But basically, it's a drop shot. And all a drop shot is you take your bait and it's suspended over your weight. A lot of bugs out here. And it's a different presentation than like a Texas rig, a shaky head. And it's something, like I said, you can use just about anywhere. If the bottom has a bunch of nasty grass, algae looking stuff, you can take your bait and your weight will be on the bottom, but your bait will be suspended over the top of it. Now, if your fish are near the bottom, but they're not eating off the bottom, again, this is where it can shine. Let me break down this bait and show you what I'm talking about. So you tie to your hook, and then you make an extra long tag in, and you tie a drop shot weight to it. So today, we're fishing a little local pond here. It's really shallow. I just have, this is an 1/8 ounce drop shot weight, and this is a size, I think this is a 1/0 or a size 1 spear point drop shot hook. Use these the last few trips out and pretty impressed with them. They've been working pretty good. I also like Gamakatsu split shot drop shot hook. Owner makes a good one, the mosquito hook. I typically like a size 1, size 2. That's the sizes I like. I like throwing worms on this technique. You have the top side, which is the rounded off, and then you have your flat side. And I'll show you a few different methods of rigging it, but the one I prefer, I'll show you that last. The way a lot of people like rigging it is called nose hooking. So you go straight through the bait, and it's like that. And it's able to free swing, actually gives a lot of action, and it works fairly well. Another method people like is to wacky rig it. So they'll go through the middle, go through the center, and then when your bait's dropping, it kind of falls down like that, and every time you pop it, it pulls from the center, so it gives a lot of action. It's another good method. The method I like, my favorite way, and which is semi-weedless, it's like your nose hook, but instead of going right here in an exposed hook, you're going to go through the bottom. You're going to line it up and see, okay, I got to go in right there. You're going to go in from the bottom, just like that. So then, when your hook's turning, your bait follows it. Instead of being free swinging, your bait follows the hook. And I like that because it stays a little straighter, and it's a little more reactive. When you pop the bait, it's following the hook. And then the weights I like, depending on the depth you're fishing, you know, I like 1/8 ounce, 3/16, 1/4 ounce. You know, the lighter the weight, the slower the fall, and the longer it's going to take to get to the bottom. So today I'm fishing shallow, got an 1/8 ounce. It's enough to where I could just flip and get to the bottom fairly quickly in shallow water. After the weight hits the bottom, this bait's going to slowly sink down. And when I lift up with a rod tip, this bait's going to come off the bottom, and it's going to dangle, and it's going to be suspended. So if your fish are near the bottom and they're not eating off the bottom, this is a good bait to use because it'll get eye level with them and just taunt them and trigger a bite. You can also fish for suspended fish that are in the middle of the water column. Use your fish finders, use your sonar. If you see them in the middle of the water column, drop it straight down and you could vertically fish for them. Let's talk about the setup I got this going. Today, and the rod I've been throwing a drop shot on this is an older, they don't even make this specific model anymore, but this is a Dobbins Champion Extreme 702. This is one of those old chameleon rods. You don't see these anymore, but they do have newer extreme models and they work really good. But this is a finesse special rod. I have it paired with a Daiwa Regal LT, and this is a 2500 size reel, and I have a 10-pound braid, Suffix 832, and it's white. That way I could really see it. I could visually see my line, and with the braid as a main line, you don't get memory. You don't get all the coils, and you end up getting less tangles and stuff. And then from there, I always use a fluorocarbon leader. I'm running 8-pound. I like Seagar, I like Sunline, I like P-line. I'm not picky. You know, they all work good. I have about 10 to 15 feet of leader, and I connect that leader with a modified Albright knot or an Alberto knot, and it works. I've had zero issues with it. So that's my setup. You know, like I said, I've been using this technique ever since I started fishing, and I think it's a technique that everybody needs to know. It's just super versatile. You could fish it weedless, you could fish it deep, spotted bass, largemouth, smallmouth, you name it. This technique right here is probably won more money in tournaments than any other technique that I know. So this is one of the rods I always have on the deck ready to go, and it's especially good when fish are finicky. They're not biting anything else. You put the drop shot on, and I guarantee you guys will catch some fish. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. I just wanted to give that out there. I had a few subscribers reach out to me and want me to do a video on my go-to bait for when the bite is tough and you want to catch fish. I'm telling you guys right now, put on a drop shot and you guys will go get them. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Bass Union. Check out our website, bassunionfishing.com. And thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.